knows that they want to come and cut him and remain standing. Only a tree.
Okay.
We have to get the communities to rise and defend themselves first. And the time to start it is now. When you move out from here, I do that every day.
Okay.
I come from a village in Ijebu land, Ogun State, and I talk to my people. I know the level of armament they are entitled to. I know how they organize themselves in quarters. We have 4 quarters.
All right.
I'm using my expertise to guide them. You cannot wait for the military to come and do everything.
Hi guys, President announced yesterday that all 38 people that were kidnapped in the Kwara church have regained their freedom. Also that 50 out of the over 300 people kidnapped in Niger have also returned home. There was no mention of any arrests being made, no mention of whether any ransom was paid, no mention of anyone being apprehended and brought to book. This does not cut it. It is just not enough.
Hello, Nigeria insecurity wahala. Carry me on this class again this morning to give you updates in case you never know, and to also cross-check some other things when they happen around us, so that you too you go there informed. Let's see. As you may already know, worshippers abducted from Kwara Church regain freedom. They've regained freedom. Those people that they kidnapped from this church. This is the video.
I remember this woman, that video, that first attack video.
Hold this one. Somebody should help them now. Hey.
Nigeria, my country.
No, let them. Hold on. Space you are right. Space you are right. Space you are right.
Nigeria. I remember this.
Okay, my rush it. Don't rush it. Small.
The thing not shock you. You saw children, you saw old mama, they know the pity for person. These terrorists, they know the pity for anybody. These Fulani terrorists. Hear what this guy they talk.
It was just a sudden act, suddenly, and a terrifying act. Because that evening, after like 30 minutes to the program, we started the program by, I think, around 5. So like 30 minutes to the program, after all the praises, we just heard gunshot. Even to my own perspective, I didn't know it was gunshot. I think it was just sparkling of some wire. But by the time we get, they surrounded the whole church. Even some people, they begin to narrate that they are seeing drop of blood everywhere.
Now, from that Tuesday to today, when you are released, what is the situation right there inside the bush?
It was unimaginable, because when we got there, we really know that it was a dominated area by these evil people called Bandit. Even they have the courage to tell themselves that we are bandits, and they make us to know that there's no one that can just slip away without being caught. And with what we see, nobody can escape. From that place they have dominated. they've knew all the routes surrounding all those bushes within Kwara and other states.
You hear what that guy talk? He thought say they declare say they be bandit. He thought say they know the route for the forest. No wonder Gani Adams said the main plan not to invade southwest.
Kogi and Kwara, it's just like a buffer zones to southwest. And what they are doing in Kogi and Kwara is just a test of ground to start the major attacks in the southwest. The information in our disposal is that they want to attack Oyo, Ekiti, Ondo, and Lagos State.
Oyo, Ekiti, Ondo, and Lagos State. You have it on good authority.
Yeah, Ondo, Ekiti, and Lagos State.
Very dark man said we are surrounded.
They are practically coming for everybody. You see, this country is surrounded. I've been saying this thing since. The country is surrounded. The country is surrounded. They are in our midst. They are behind us. They are close to us. They God help us. But I promise you, they are coming for everybody. Nowhere is safe. Don't even think where you are staying now is safe. There's nowhere that is safe. As I speak to you now, there's no place.
They know the forest more than the owner of the forest. And they are there in quantum, in numbers. From the way that guy explained it, it looks like bandits have taken over parts of Kwara. If that is true, it means we should hear about another kidnapping incident. We thank God say they release them all. Glory be to God. But what is the way forward? Again, how were they released? And the question where people ask me this: how were they released? Una pay money, abi una no pay money, or una go fight to rescue them. It's a true fight. For here. Casualties we know here. It means say this is the actual possibility. Definitely, and they think say they go not pay money, so they calculate so that they go bring those people where they kidnap out to look good in the hands of international community. May they not kill anybody. How much they want, they go give them. That's why they calculate that. If they were rescued, why was no single arrest? Have the police gone to check the area or even fly a drone over the bandits' location? Remember that guy said they've occupied vast lands of the forest. They don't go fly anything. What do they do for there? It means that as long as they are there, they will continue to cause havoc. Yoruba leaders, now consult Sodegu, Gani Adams. You must not all depend on state security alone. Give them access, empower them, allow them to enter the forest. They can't, because as I see also from what that guy said. It means before you know it, another story. Unless we don't agree say we go take them as part of our life, as part of our reality. No, continue. We not say President Tinubu himself announced this rescue on S. He said, my fellow Nigerians, you will record that I cancelled my trip to the G20 summit in South Africa to enable me coordinate the security efforts at home. Thanks to the efforts of our security forces over the last few days, all the 38 worship parks adopted in Eruku, Kwara State, have been rescued. He wrote many other things. Sahara reporters also read everything. Their teams went through the comments. See what the Sahara reporters can drop. What happened to the kidnappers? Nigerian troops questioned Tinubu government following release of 38 Kwara church worshippers. Yes, of course. This announcement, under the comment section, people they ask some questions. What happened to the kidnappers? Look, we read what the Sahara reporters point from the comment. So these are from Sahara reporters. If you go there, go read. According to this person, Asiwaju Lere, it is not enough that the adopted victims are released. We need to know how they were released and what happened to their abductors. If you are going to be accountable, at least be 100% while at it. If you want to tell us something about the rescue, tell us everything. Tell us the details. After all, you don't rescue them, finish. Me, they're not going to be tossing they pay money so that they don't encourage others. 2, at banking 443. He didn't say anything about the adopters. You rescued over 80 persons from their kidnappers and no news about whether or not they were caught or killed. It means you pay heavy ransom for their release. Nigerian government is paying ransom to Fulani bandits. We are not safe in this country. From Sahara reporters. Another one, ISO of skincare. Sir, this is not update enough. While Charlie Kirk was shot, did you see how Trump released updates in details? Did you see how the FBI dropped evidences of how they caught the shooter? How can you just give a vague statement without details? How were they released? What happened to the adopters? How will justice be served? Because if this one is not done, we go see here another one. If you don't catch thief, another thing go say, They know they catch person for there. We can easily do it. I go free. That's what I say. 4. This person, Duchess of Ilefe. The question I have is, I hope we are not paying this bandit because we are not seeing situation reports of annihilation of their base of operations. If those abducted were rescued, pay them is threatening them. Pay them is what? Threatening them. Finally, from Sahara reporters at Premier 100, all the 38 were recovered, but nothing happened to the terrorists who abducted them. And you want us to believe you didn't negotiate or pay ransom? Who knows when they will come back to kidnap more or where else they will attack? Get it together, Mr. President. Now, seriously.
Hi guys, President announced yesterday that all 38 people that were kidnapped in the Kwara church have regained their freedom. Also that 50 out of the 300, over 300 people kidnapped in Niger have also returned home. There was no mention of any arrests being made, no mention of whether any ransom was paid, no mention of anyone being apprehended and brought to book. This does not cut it. It is just not enough. And I'm tired of one tweet here, one hashtag there, one post there, you know, complaining on social media. We need to do more. We need to do a lot more. Some people have contacted me about a possible peaceful protest later on in the week. That is always a great avenue. However, this is what I think we can do as a matter of urgency. Every citizen needs to call, text, WhatsApp, email, whatever it is, bombard your reps and senators with messaging. However, for this to be effective, I think we all need to be saying the same thing. If there is one message that they're consistently getting, they would have no choice but to listen. We need to call for a public hearing, for broadcast on live TV, live streamed for anybody anywhere in the world to watch. So many billions and billions being budgeted and released for acquisition of arms and ammunition. But what's happening? Why is the military still ill-equipped? Why are military convoys still being ambushed by these criminals? Why was an army general murdered on video?
Meanwhile, Gomina compare Fulani bandits and IPOB. It also IPOB, they attack our security forces. They buy them. When I heard that, I said, it's like Buhari was just looking for a narrative from the south to counter what was going on in the north during his time. That was why he rushed to label those ones terrorists. Why those why they were never named terrorists, but they were tagged bandit. Because now they want a narrative from the south to say, or now they say, all their evil was. Gumi is saying, Esme, now business they do. They are businessmen. What type of business? They carry children, not to kill them. They kidnap them to make money. It's just business. Don't equate it with what is going on in the southeast. Those ones, and this is my poster. The Esme are not like IPOB. They are kidnapping children to make money. Let's be fair with them. Share Gumi.
When you ask a battery of questions, how do you expect me to convince you? Let me step one by one. IPOB is attacking the police, is attacking the army, is attacking INEC, government institutions, killing our men in service. And the herdsmen are kidnapping children not to kill them, to get money. So how can you compare somebody who's killing our gallant men in the armed forces directly, attacking them, to somebody who's kidnapping children to make money, not to kill them? Look, we need some fairness in what we are doing.
You see, so this is their spokesperson. They'll be so happy. Yes, he's telling them that we are just taking them for business now. And he's still working freely. Tell me another person that can be this bold in Nigeria. It be like say they get something